and that's called the change of base formula. Okay, so your calculators can calculate values or evaluate two different types of logs. They can calculate a log with a base 10, which is called the common log, or written just log. And they can calculate a log with a base e, the natural log, which is abbreviated ln. And so if you were using your calculator to evaluate the log of 2, the natural, or this is the common log, or log base 10, the way that you would do that is you'd either hit green diamond 7, okay, if you have the updated operating system, or you can type in the word log, and then you just enter what you have. So 2, I'll put a decimal in there so it gives me the decimal value of it. And so the common log of 2 is 0.301 approximately. Your calculators can also calculate the natural logs of numbers. The natural log is located here, second function x. So we can find the natural log of 2 just by hitting second x, 2. Again, I'll put a period in, or decimal in there so it gives me the approximation. And when I do that, I get the value 0.693 as the value of the natural log of 2. Okay, so what happens when you're dealing with a base that's neither 10 nor e? So let's say the log base 9 of 2. If that's the case, you can use what's called the change of base formula. And the change of base formula fits the following pattern. If you have log base a of b, you can evaluate this by using either the common or natural log, the ratio of the common or natural log of what's inside the log to the base of that log. So we can either take the common log of b divided by the common log of a, whatever the base is. We could take the natural log of b divided by the natural log of a. So either of those forms works. This is what's called the change of base formula. So if I wanted you to evaluate log base 9 of 2, and you needed to come up with a decimal value for that, you would take the log of 2 divided by the log of 9. And so if we did that on our calculator, again, you can hit green diamond 7 to access log or type in log of 2 divided by the log of 9. And notice the order that it contains. Whatever's inside the log is in the numerator, the base of the log in the denominator. So when you take that fraction, put it in decimal form, you get your answer to be approximately 0.315. Now, it wouldn't matter whether you use natural or common log for this. And so if you evaluated this using the ln of 2 and the ln of 9, what you'll see here, second x is the natural log of 2 divided by the natural log of 9. Put it in decimal form, you get the exact same quantity. So either way, it's fine. You can do either one. Okay. Now, you guys have and I said it doesn't necessarily apply to you. This is something that's relatively well known. It was used before the TI-89 type calculators. It was the only way that you could evaluate these. You guys are lucky in that your calculators are powerful enough to do that. And so the way that you can do this on your calculator, other than this change of base formula, is you could use an entry very similar to how you would do roots other than a square root. And so you could also just type the word log, and then in parentheses, put the value that's inside the log. So in this case, b, comma, the base of your log. So this right here is the entry you can also use on your TI-89. Okay, so my calculator won't do this because it's not updated. So if you're using the one on the computers, you'll have to rely on the change of base formula. But if you're doing it by hand, you could just type the word log, parentheses, type the value that's inside your log, in this case the 2, comma, the base of the log, 9, and you'd get your answer. So you could also evaluate this by entering log 2, comma 9. That would give you the exact same value, 0.315. All right, I want you to try one just to make sure that you can do it. And see if you can evaluate the following. Log base 4 of 13. Okay, to 3 decimal places. Like I said, you have 3 different ways that you can calculate this. You can calculate it with a common log. Log of 13 over log of 4 using change of base. The natural log, ln of 13 over ln of 4. Or you can use your TI-89s. Log, parentheses, whatever's inside the log, comma, the base of the log. So any of those 3 methods will get you the answer. I'm going to use the natural log form on this just because it's easier to access. So ln of 13 divided by the ln of 4, put it in decimal form, and I get my answer 1.850 approximately.